Welcome to the Full Sail Mortgage Educational Broadcast Series. Today we want to talk about ways to help you increase your credit score. Now you may ask, why does a high credit score matter? Well, today, number one, if you're looking to borrow money from a bank or a credit union, the higher your credit score, the lower your interest rate is going to be. Number two, insurance companies are looking at your credit score. The higher your credit score, the lower the premium you're going to pay for your car and your house insurance. We also know today that 40% of all employers look at your credit report. So if you are thinking of changing jobs or currently looking for a job, the higher your credit score, as long as you have the correct skill sets, the more likelihood you will get the job. So let's get to it. What do we need to do to get you a higher credit score? What we have found is that on credit reports today, 79% of all credit reports have an error on them. If we can fix that error, your credit score immediately goes up. So the first item you must do, you have to get a copy of your credit report. It's completely free. Go to annualcreditreport.com. Get a free copy of your credit report. There are 4 things I need you to look at on your credit report. Item number 1, are the accounts on the credit report yours? One common mistake is someone else's may have a very close Social Security number to yours, and their credit card may show up on your report. So number 1, are all of the accounts on your credit report, do they belong to you? If not, immediately call the creditor and get it removed. Item number 2, does the accounts you have show that you have paid as agreed? If there's a mistake and an account is showing an error, immediately call that creditor to have that removed from your credit report. Number 3, go to the bottom of the credit report. There's a section that shows public records. That's going to list anything like tax liens or judgments. Please take a look. Is that correct? Is there a mistake on that particular section? If it is, you must call to get it fixed. The 4th item that is the most common, but the most overlooked when you're trying to raise your credit score is your credit limit on each of your accounts. What I need you to do is look at what does the credit report show your high limit on each of your credit cards. The reason this is important is a very common mistake that creditors make. Let's assume you get a letter in the mail from your credit card companies telling you, because you are such a good customer, we are going to increase your balance from $2,500 to $10,000. Well, you should be happy. You've earned that right and privilege. But where the mistake happens is sometimes the creditor does not let the credit bureau know that they increased your balance. One of the places you can get dinged on your credit report is if you are maxing out your credit card. Well, here it is, you and your lender or your creditor believe you have a $10,000 balance. The credit reporting agencies think you have $2,500. So if you use your credit card to $2,500, which is almost nothing, then the credit bureau is going to ding your credit score because of the fact they think you are maxing out your credit cards. So check that. 4 items to check again. Are any accounts on there that don't belong to you? Do all the accounts show paid as agreed? Does your public record show no errors or everything's correct? And are your credit limits correct on your credit report? Now, the next 3 items are ways just to help you also increase your credit score or not to decrease your score. One very common mistake after you get your credit report is to see accounts that possibly you have never used in years. Never, never, never cancel those cards. It will hurt your credit score because of another factor the credit bureau uses, which is your availability of credit. So if you don't use them, or they're in a sock drawer, you don't tear them up, you never have to use them, but do not cancel unused credit cards. Number 2, the number of inquiries or people looking at your credit report is going to lower your score. So try to keep the number of people looking at your credit to as little or as minimal as possible. The last item is if you can pay down your credit cards. If you can do this, that immediately will raise your credit score. You may have gotten yourself in a bind and you may be a little overwhelmed with credit card debts. Give us a call here at Full Sail Mortgage with that. Let us see if we don't have some solutions to you to paying off your credit card debts and getting back to where your credit score can be as high as possible. Thank you for joining us again today for the Full Sail Mortgage Educational Broadcast Series. And we look forward to helping you navigate your way through the perils of the mortgage business. Call us today if you have any questions, and we look forward to doing business